Hi boys and girls. Let's have some fun and draw together. Maybe even your parents would like to join us. Anyone in your household is really welcome. Today's project is recommended for 2nd grade. Today we will be drawing a dog. You will have a choice whether to make your dog in a bath or just sitting on the ground. Keep hitting them. For today's project, all you will need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser. After, if you'd like to color it in with anything that you have at home, would be great. Let's start with our shapes. I'm going to use a marker so you can see better. Remember to hold onto your paper with one hand, draw with the other hand. The first shape is a circle. Anywhere on your paper, you can use a scrap piece of paper also. Next shape is a dot. It's a circle, but we color it all the way in, so we call it a dot. The next, do you remember the name of this line? Very good, boys and girls. Horizontal. Can we all say that together? Horizontal line. Next line, you remember that one? Vertical. Very good. Vertical line. Very good. We have one more line. Remember the name of that one? Diagonal. Very good, boys and girls. Let's say it together. Diagonal line. Okay. Then we have our half circles. A U. An upside down U. Looks like a rainbow. A C and a backwards C. All of these are half circles. If we put them together, it would make a full circle. Then we have our angled lines, which are our V's. A regular V, an upside down V, which looks like an A without the crossbar, a sideways V, and another sideways V. Very good. Then we have a slightly curved line. Remember, it is not as curved as our upside down U or rainbow. It's not as straight as our straight line. That's why we call it a slightly curved line. Then we have our lazy S. Our lazy S laying down or horizontally, we call a hill and a valley. And then we've been doing spirals lately, which is just fun. So remember, you start in the middle. Looks like you're going to do a circle, but you go past that point and just keep going around. And remember, they make wonderful snails. That's why they're fun. All right, so those are our shapes. Remember, we're going to do them before every project because it just makes it easier for us to draw. All right, I'm going to start with my marker. Now, boys and girls, it's up to you whether you want your paper horizontal or vertical. I chose to have mine vertical. So think about what you want in your picture, if you want to do it with the dog in the bathtub or just sitting somewhere. Okay, remember you have to think about the composition, what you want your picture to look like at the end. We're going to start with his eyes. Let's look at his eyes, how they touch each other at the top. They're really ovals. So I'm going to start right here. So I'm going to do one oval over to the side, kind of diagonaled out, and the other one diagonaled out in the other way. Now he's looking down, so I'm going to have a half circle right there and there. I'm going to color most of that in. I think I'll leave just a little white at the bottom there. You decide how you want to do the eyes. Now right here is where our nose goes. Okay, nice oval. From that we're going to touch right here in the middle, make a nice pretty long line for this particular dog or drawing, and then on one side I'm going to curve up with a half circle, looks like a hook, and then curve up on this side. If you want a couple of dots. And then I do have his tongue out, if you want to have his tongue sticking out. This little half circle. I also have, he has some eyebrows. That's up to you if you want to do that. It's just right here with a slightly curved line. Now let's talk about the top of his head and both of them. I tried to make it look like fur, so instead of just doing a slightly curved line, I did it pretty similar to the way I did the grass, except the grass I kind of straight up. Here I kind of went to one side on this way and the other side on the other way. So see if you can do it. I'm going to start right here. So it's kind of a messy thing. I'm just going to go up. I'm going to go to about right there. Actually, I'm going to go out a little farther, aren't I? Yep, all the way to there. I want to get past his eyes. And on this side, as long as I'm past his eyes, we're okay. Right? Make sure you're past his eyes. Once you've done that little fluff on the top of his head, we're going to close the side of his head in with just slightly curved lines. Come down just to about there. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Before you close it in all the way in, I'd like you to touch, excuse me, right here on his cheek and give me a line coming back, and right here with his cheek with a line coming down back, and then close those in to that. All right. He looks kind of silly right now because he doesn't have his nice floppy ears. We're going to put those in right now. They start right here with a nice, yeah, I wouldn't say it is a half circle. I'm going to say it's a slightly curved line up. It goes out pretty well. I want to get a nice wide ear. And then it comes back in with either a lazy S or it starts to look like the heart and then come back out, a little flip. So I'm going to say it's our lazy S. And then on the bottom, I'm going to close it in, kind of messy also. I'm going to go to this side, curve out, and do my my lazy S. Right there. Come back. So I've got two cute little ears on his face now. Remember I said this was his tongue right here. Color that in red, so you know that's his tongue. So now we're going to start making his body. Even if you're doing this one, you're going to start the same way with the body, and it is also our slightly curved S. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to curve in a little bit and curve out. Same thing on the other side. Curve in a little and curve out. If you'd like to put them in the tub, this is about where you're going to stop. So let me do one up here for you. So here's his body here. If you're doing a tub, remember you're just going to make a nice big half circle around him. But you're not going to go in front of him, right? That goes in back of him. Then give me a double. Little mirror image there. If he's in the water, that's his water underneath. Maybe some splashes are coming up. Maybe some splashes out of the tub are happening. And then the shape of your tub. Okay. Maybe some water's coming down here. Gotta erase that a little bit. Okay. So that's how you're going to finish it off if it's in a tub. Oh yeah, I do have some water coming over there. And you can put water on the bottom. Let's talk about if you want to finish it off this way. If you want to go ahead and give him his legs, you're going to bring this down a little bit longer, right? You're going to decide how long he really should be. Wherever that is, you're going to give me a slightly curved line in. This is going to come down to a slightly curved line in, and then meet in the middle. Little pause. Slightly curved lines for that. The back paws, it looks like the starting of a heart. Right about here, looks like a heart. It's going to come in like that. Instead of touching and coming in, you're going to stop and give me a half circle. Same thing on this side. Stop and a half circle. So that's how you can finish off your dog if he's outside. This is how you're going to finish off if he's in a tub. Remember, if he's outside, he now needs some grass to play in. We can have a tub and that. Oh gosh, a bone is always good, right? A ball. Let's put some grass under that. Here I said if you want the water spilling out. You can even erase a little side here and really have it spilling out. Since you're using a pencil, you can do this, right? So I can spill out the water here. Jumped out. That's why we have such a flood over here. Okay. Boys and girls, if you've done the outside, you still can do more. If your guy's, maybe he's outside taking a bath, you can still do some mountains and sun. If this guy's outside, I certainly would love to see some mountains or something behind him. Maybe you'd even like to create him a tree, so he's got somewhere to go play. All right, boys and girls, I'd like for you to use your imagination, have some fun. I miss you guys, and I hope I see you soon. Bye-bye.